I want Black America to realize that we're no longer slaves. We're no longer asking for things. When I would drive across the Brooklyn Bridge in the morning going to work in New York, I would look at the landscape, I'd look at the skyline, and I would realize that if we are 12% of the population in this country, and we represent $1.4 trillion in wealth, then 12% of the skyline should look like us. Why do you think the movie Black Panther succeeded so well? It was the first time that Black Americans and Black people worldwide saw themselves in cinema and said, this is something I can be proud of. We can be proud of who we are if given the opportunity. I want Black America to stop asking and start demanding things. And I think we're seeing an awful lot of that change come about as a result of Black Lives Matter and those protesters. But I think in order to get there, we're going to have to start saying, this is what I want, this is what I demand, not because I'm Black, but because it's fair.
If I had to describe my goals or what I would love to see happen for Black America, I would want to say I just want peace. I want there to be equality, and I want there to be justice for those that have been wronged, because you cannot continue to create measures without recognizing what the problem is. I would love to see Black America be justified for the actions of people against them. I would love to see there be financial equality. I would love to see us, be able to be present in boardrooms where we primarily sponsor and we primarily spend our Black dollars for these companies and make them extremely wealthy. I would love to see more representation on an executive level, more inclusion. I would love to see educational equality. I would love to see us getting to schools, getting books for schools, getting resources that other communities have that we don't have. All these things trickle down to a lot of issues that America hasn't really solved yet. And so equality and justice for everybody, it sounds like something that should be naturally given to us, because we were born free. We were all born with the same rights. We all have love in our hearts. We were all meant to be loved. But unfortunately, we don't get treated that way. And if we can just simply gain the same access, gain the same kind of respect, and gain the same kind of love, everybody might not love you, but everybody might not want to kill you at the same time.
I love being Black. I love identifying as a Black man. I take pride in it. I own it. But what I don't want, because I own it and because I love it, I don't want anything negative or evil to take place because I'm one with my identity. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want the same thing. I love that an Asian could represent their culture, Indian could represent their culture. I love food. So that's a new play, a new experience, a new piece of knowledge that I could obtain, just by being with different people. So I don't mind us being different and loving and living in our difference, but I don't want it to be chastised, looked as evil, looked as degenerate because I am a Black man who identify as a Black man. I don't care about white pride. You can have that. Just don't be evil with it. Just like I'm gonna have my Black pride, and I won't be evil with mine.
I want from Black America, I want us to thoroughly and fully love ourselves. And when I say love ourselves, I'm talking about getting rid of any colorism that exists in our community, because that does exist.
I want us to know our strength. I want us to know who we are and just look throughout history and see, even with this oppression, they didn't think we'll make it this far. And the fact that there's actually a chance for us to get more and possibly get to the even playing field that we want to be on. But, so often I hear, this system isn't fit for us, so I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do something stupid. I don't think that's the right way to go about it, because I easily could have been one of those people. I'm the first person in my family to get a bachelor's. Nobody in my family even attempted. And, that is what I want all black people, especially black men, to say. I want you to say, I see this as an uneven fight, but you know what? I can still win. Even though you miles ahead of me in this race, I bet you, once I get my motor going, I guarantee you I'm gonna cross that finish line before you. That's what I want all of us to realize and go after.